Is it time to buy or sell Amplify Energy stock? In this video, we will explore Amplify Energy in depth. Our initial report was published on our website on Thursday, the 25th of September, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and thorough analysis for any one of 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Since the 10th of September, 2025, our system has ranked Amplify Energy as a hold or accumulate, giving it a score of 0. Let's examine the stock's performance during this period. Throughout this time, the stock has exceeded our expectations, with a gain of 47.1% since we first recommended purchasing Amplify Energy 12 days ago. This translates to an average return of 3.93% per day since it was designated as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 indicates that our system predicts high volatility and risk for the following trading day. Given the latest developments, we are unable to determine the stock's next direction, as it could go either way. The stock has broken through a wide and strong upward trend in the short term, indicating an even stronger rate of ascent. For any potential pullback, there will now be support at the high of the current trend, which has been broken at $4.79. This level may present a second chance to capitalize on upward movement. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 36.81% over the next 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 6.39% to positive 12.18%. Looking further ahead, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of negative 40.37%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could range from negative 94.84% to negative 40.37% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price somewhere between 30 cents and $3.48. Our latest daily update for Amplify Energy features the headline, High Volatility in Amplify Energy Corp stock price on Thursday, which ended trading at $5.84. On the last trading day, which was Thursday, the 25th of September, 2025, the Amplify Energy Corp stock price increased by 21.67%, rising from $4.80 to $5.84. It has now seen gains for 3 consecutive days. It will be interesting to observe whether this upward trend continues or whether it will take a brief pause in the coming days. During the last trading session, the stock experienced fluctuations of 20.31%, with a low of $5.17 and a high of $6.22. Over the past 10 days, the price has risen 7 times and is up by 46.73% over the last 2 weeks. There was an increase in trading volume on the last day, which coincided with the price rise, indicating a positive technical sign. In total, 13 million more shares were traded compared to the previous day, with a total of 13 million shares bought and sold for approximately $78.81 million. Looking back over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price was $7.35, while the lowest was $2.27. Currently, the price is 20.54% or $1.51 below the 52-week high, and 63.07% or $9.97 below the all-time high reached on January 11, 2018, when the price peaked at $15.81. Amplify Energy, ticker AMPY, has been active this summer with several corporate moves that matter for investors. The company reported second quarter results showing a loss of 10 cents per share versus a consensus around 2 cents, though revenues came in ahead of expectations. Management also provided a strategic initiatives update and revised full-year 2025 guidance and announced an executive transition at the CEO level. On the balance sheet front, Amplify closed the sale of its non-operated Eagle Ford interests for $23 million and completed a semi-annual borrowing base redetermination that affirmed a $145 million facility. Management has been engaging investors at industry conferences to lay out the simplification plan and capital focus. In the short term, the earnings per share miss and leadership change increase volatility and could pressure the stock. Even as the revenue beat and investor outreach temper downside, the asset sale and borrowing base confirmation improve near-term liquidity and reduce refinancing risk, which can stabilize the share price. Over the long term, successful portfolio simplification and disciplined capital allocation could restore profitability and support a valuation re-rating. But ultimate upside will track commodity prices and execution against the updated guidance. Analyst ratings. On Thursday, the 3rd of July 2025, it was reported that Benchmark assigned AMPY a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 7th of March 2025, it was reported that Alliance Global Partners assigned AMPY a buy grade with a hold action. On Friday, the 9th of August 2024, it was reported that Alliance Global Partners assigned AMPY a buy grade with a hold action. On Thursday, the 2nd of May 2024, it was reported that Benchmark assigned AMPY a buy grade with an initialize action. On Monday, the 31st of October 2022, it was reported that Credit Suisse assigned AMPY an outperform grade with a hold action. Analysts have given Amplify Energy stock a general buy rating. They assess the price-to-earnings ratio as neutral and the price-to-book ratio as strong buy. For return on investment, the analysts assign the stock a neutral rating. The following signals have been identified for Amplify Energy. The Amplify Energy Corporation stock presents buy signals from both short-term and long-term moving averages, suggesting a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal indicated by the relationship between these two averages, with the short-term average positioned above the long-term average. In the event of a downward correction, support can be expected at the levels of $4.72 and $4.09. A decline below either of these thresholds will trigger sell signals. A buy signal was generated from a pivot bottom point on Monday, the 8th of September, 2025, and to date, the stock has appreciated by 56.57%. Further upward movement is anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is present from the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. The volume of trading is increasing alongside the price, which is regarded as a favorable technical indicator. Here are some other signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 14 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 5 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 13 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 13 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 47 days ago. If we look at the 12-month chart, we see short moving average, sell signal from 11 days ago. The long-term moving average, buy signal from 49 days ago. The relation between the short and the long moving averages indicates a buy signal from 55 days ago. Remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us if you want to find more signals. Support, risk, and stop loss for Amplify Energy. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $4.63 and $4.47. There is a natural risk involved when a stock is testing a support level, as breaking this level may lead to a decline to the next support level. In this instance, Amplify Energy Corporation finds support just below today's level at $4.63. If this level is breached, the next support from accumulated volume will be at $4.47 and $4.40. This stock may experience significant movement throughout the day, indicating volatility, and with a large prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, it is considered to be high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $1.05 between its high and low, which represents a change of 20.31%. For the past week, the stock has exhibited an average daily volatility of 7.86%. Before we dive into the potential trading levels for Amplify Energy, let's briefly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly referred to as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio may indicate a low expectation for the company's future, or that the stock is undervalued, suggesting a possible buying opportunity. In other news, the upcoming earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 5th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at 9 cents. It's crucial to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Amplify Energy. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which indicates that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In such a scenario, you may want to consider entering a position and use volume to determine when to exit. On the downside, Amplify Energy encounters its first support level at $4.63. If this support level holds, it could present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Amplify Energy from multiple analyst sources is buy. Let's take a look at some recent insider trades. On the 14th of August, 2025, Clint D. Coghill conducted an insider purchase of 65,494 shares of common stock, with a par value of 1 cent per share. On the 13th of August, 2025, Clint D. Coghill conducted an insider purchase of 167,086 shares of common stock, with a par value of 1 cent per share. On the 12th of August, 2025, Clint D. Coghill conducted an insider purchase of 117,420 shares of common stock, with a par value of 1 cent per share. On the 12th of August, 2025, James Frew conducted an insider purchase of 25,000 shares of common stock, with a par value of 1 cent per share. On the 11th of August, 2025, James Frew conducted an insider purchase of 50,000 shares of common stock, with a par value of 1 cent per share. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we have calculated the insider power to be positive with a ratio of 56.438. Overall, insiders purchased 2,846,582 shares and sold 830,137 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $5.66, reflecting a decrease of 3.16%. This stock exhibits significant daily fluctuations, which contributes to a heightened level of risk. The relative strength index, calculated over a 14-day period, stands at 92, further amplifying this risk. However, there is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom identified 13 days ago. Is Amplify Energy stock a good buy? Amplify Energy Corporation displays several positive signals. However, we do not believe these indicators are sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate. At its current price, it should be regarded as a hold candidate, suggesting that investors may want to maintain or accumulate their positions while waiting for further developments. After evaluating the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price appears to be overvalued. For trading on Friday, the 26th of September, we anticipate that Amplify Energy will open lower by approximately 9 cents and begin trading at $5.74. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should speak with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision upon StockInvest.us. By using this information, you agree and are held liable for your own investment decisions. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please share your thoughts in the comments below. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and a wonderful day. With warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.